Well, my name's Nick Bailey, and I'm here in the dressing room of one of the biggest stars in the classical music world, and his name is André Rieu,
Yes.
and he is with me now.
Very good, Nick.
I've got the right pronunciation.
Yes. Thank you.
And looking very smart in a resplendent red jacket, I have to say.
Yes, I like to play waltzes, so I bought this in Vienna.
Now, you've come out, I think that you've got a new album coming out on the 5th of March.
Yes.
Which is called In Love with
Maastricht.
Which is your hometown.
Yeah.
And it's a town, I think, it's a town I happen to know and I love because I used to live in Cologne, but it's a town I think you're very proud of. Not many people know of Maastricht, apart, I mean, you put it on the map. Really.
Yeah.
But is it a kind of homage to your town?
Yes, it is. It is. I'm born in Maastricht, I live in Maastricht, and I'm going to die in Maastricht. So it's my town, and I think it's very important in life to have a place where you're at home, where your roots are. I travel the whole world, so it's when the plane comes and I see Maastricht, I say, wow, there we are.
And on the album, are there any tunes that apply to Maastricht particularly?
Yes. There is a singer. It's very, very sad. He's already dead, and he was from Maastricht, and he sings in 5 languages an homage to Maastricht. It's a last song on the record, and it's very emotional.
Now, you've also got a DVD, I think, coming out at the same time, which is simply called Happy Birthday, celebrating 25 years of you being with the Johann Strauss Orchestra.
Yes.
Now, what is interesting?
It's a long time.
It is a long time, but it's only really in the last few years that, 3-4 years maybe, that in the UK, that you have taken off. I know you were popular in Europe, but why has it taken so long in the United Kingdom?
United Kingdom is not Europe?
Oh, very clever. Yes, okay, you caught me out there, but you're not.
No, it's okay.
UK as opposed to the continent.
I understand what you mean. No, it's we were traveling a lot and having success in Germany and France and Belgium and Japan and Australia and America and so we don't have time to do all the countries of the world at the same time. And suddenly the English called and said, hey, why don't you play at the Royal Variety Show? And then I said, okay, we come, and then it exploded.
But why do you think you're so successful?
I don't know. No, I think several reasons. The joy we have on stage, making music together with this orchestra. I mean, the orchestra is my instrument, and it's not just one orchestra, it's my orchestra, and I built it. It's my life work, I built this orchestra my whole life from very small. The first orchestra were 14 members in black dresses. I don't have money to put beautiful dresses. And the first concert, I remember the critic wrote, André, it was a very nice concert, but you opened a tin of nuns because they were all black. And, so the beautiful thing is to be on stage with an orchestra already 25 years, because most of the members you see are with me more than 20 years. So I only have to look at them and they know what I mean, and vice versa.
So are you, when you play the violin, do you conduct from the violin?
Yeah.
But that must be very hard, surely.
No,
is it just, as you say, is it just a look, a nod?
It's harder to conduct a waltz without the violin. It's true. My big example is Willy Boskowski. He was in Vienna doing this Vienna's New Year's concerts. And I experienced it when you play that they follow you. But to conduct that, it's much more difficult. Much more difficult.
But how much of it is showbiz? The fact that you had the Johann Strauss Orchestra dressed up in the costumes of the period.
No, it's
and
not
the fact you're very flamboyant as well. I mean, that must have something to do with it.
Of course, because it's the music. I mean, this waltzes, they ask for this time dresses. The dresses are not exactly from that time. My tuxedo neither. It's only the accents are, and it's like my jacket. It's a little accent, and I like to dress like that, and it's part of my character. It's part of that music I love. It's all joy and happiness, and people drive 1,000 miles to come to the concert, so they rather like to look to a beautiful girl in a beautiful dress rather than black.
But as a young boy in Maastricht, did you have a love of Johann Strauss then?
Yes, and when you see photos of me as a boy from 15 to 20, I had a red jacket, also red, and a white dress with boots, and here a jabot. I looked like Mozart, and all the others were the Beatles. So I always had something with this romantic time.
But ever tempted to live in Vienna?
No. And people ask me, would you like to live in the time of Strauss? No, I like my iPhone.
Have you ever conducted the Vienna Philharmonic?
No.
Would you like to?
Oh, when they ask me.
Yeah, but they may not be as good as your Johann Strauss orchestra.
I don't know. No, but by the time that Willy Boskowski was conducting this concert, there were jokes and they could throw confetti and balloons, and now it's all very serious. So I don't know if they would accept me with my jokes.
But how do you manage, and your orchestra indeed, how do you manage all this touring? Because I think you've flown in today, I know, for interviews and things.
Yeah.
But you're just about to go on a tour of America, I think.
Yeah.
And then you're back in the UK playing at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, we think of rock groups playing there.
It's a whole organization. Everything you see on stage, I have 3 times, so the set. So now for America, 2 sets on the way, one to Florida, one to the West Coast. So when we finish the concert in Fort Lauderdale, we fly to Las Vegas, I think, and the set is already there. So another set is going tomorrow to Rio de Janeiro, because we play there in April. The set from the West Coast goes back to England. You understand? So.
But there must be times when you think, where am I?
No. I can follow it. No, I can. The only thing, when we jump in the bus, when we have a tour in America, we go in the bus. I don't know where we go, and we stop at the venue. So I never go. I don't like to be a tourist. This is Trafalgar Square, this is St. Paul's Cathedral. No, I always dreamt of traveling the world, making music.
And are you going to continue making albums? I mean, it seems you have about 3 or 4 albums that come out every year.
Yeah, it's true.
And go straight to the top of the charts.
I just finished the record for next autumn. It's called Music of the Night. It's very beautiful. And now the record company phoned me yesterday, we want you to make an ABBA album. I said, ABBA album? Why? Yeah, because you are the one to make an ABBA album. So I would say, oh yeah, why not?
So what do you think of crossover then? Because I mean, if you were playing ABBA
the beautiful thing when I would make an ABBA album, because first I was reluctant to do it, but why not? I always approach everything I do with my classical education. So even when I make an ABBA album or a Michael Jackson album, you will hear that it's me. And that's nice.
Well, you mentioned Michael Jackson. I think you have performed with Jermaine Jackson.
Yeah, with Jermaine, 2 weeks ago. It was fantastic. He just came to me out of nothing, and he said, I want to make a record with you. And I said, stop. Let's start with one piece and then see if it clicks, because that is very important for me. It must click with the person I work with.
And have you actually recorded an album with
Yes,
him?
one piece.
Wait, one piece, and what's that?
Autumn Leaves.
Right, okay.
Autumn Leaves. Very beautiful.
And is that the famous Autumn Leaves? Or
the famous Autumn Leaves, yeah.
And so what?
Les feuilles mortes in French,
okay.
yeah.
And what part does Jermaine play in all? He's a singer.
I start with the verse,
yes,
and he sings the couplet.
So is this going to become
That's me.
And then he comes in.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm afraid I can't sing, but
but I
can imagine. So has that been released, or is that just going to be kept in the studio to go towards an album?
Yes, I'm also thinking of an album under Rieu in France. So like Jermaine and Christa Burke and Lionel Richie and whoever. So that is already one piece. And the day before yesterday, Trini Lopez was in the studio with If I Had a Hammer.
But so you've got people approaching you, but are there rock stars, shall we say, that you would like to work with?
Yeah, of course. I would like to work with Madonna or Bruce Springsteen or Who knows?
Well, this is going on the Classic FM website. So
yeah, okay.
If
you
they
can call me.
If they click on,
yeah.
they can call Andre.
Yes, yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nick.
For talking to me, and I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And it's success that you wear extremely well, and particularly with that wonderful jacket that you've got.
Thank you.
But Andre, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nick. It was nice to talk to you.